Hi, I'm Stacy Neal. I'm Michael's wife. I've been helping him as he's been getting ready for his neck surgery and helping him through the process. And he asked me to kind of give my perspective for those of you who are thinking about getting some sort of neck surgery or back surgery. For him, he had his C5 through 7 fused with spacers put in where the discs were. This has been so far a really good experience. It is difficult. He had another surgery a month ago that was even more difficult, so pros and cons. When he was getting ready for the surgery, he was very nervous. He did not get much sleep, so if there's any way to get sleep the night before, recommended. After surgery, which I think he mentioned, it was about 2.5 hours long. Prep time was an hour. Recovery was about 2.5 hours, and so it's a full day thing. But he did really well through it all. Coming out of anesthesia was pretty rough. He has PTSD from his time in the military. He served in Iraq and Korea, and it gives him nightmares a lot. And so when he goes under, we found that he relives some of those horrible experiences that he had when he was deployed. So getting him back to reality is tricky. It was with his first surgery a month ago, he did not have the luxury of having me back there when he woke up. Part of that hospital's protocol, and so it was really difficult for him. As he was coming to, he woke up to a room full of strangers, and oftentimes when you come out of anesthesia, I guess you'll see double or more than that. So for him, in dealing with his PTSD, and then having the anesthesia and seeing multiples of everybody, it was a very crowded room, so that just shot his anxiety up really high. So if you're in a facility that will allow a loved one to be with you, if you go through anything like that, it is very helpful. Like I said, this second time, this most recent surgery, he was able to have me back there, and I was able to help bring him back to reality. We have a code word or code phrase that we use that helps bring him back to the present easier, because occasionally he'll have dreams just on a normal day, and so having a code phrase has been helpful for us. However, with the anesthesia, it seemed to take a lot longer for him to come back to reality. He was coming back and forth between, telling me he knew he was home, he knew he was with me, and he'd grab me and hug me, and he was back in Iraq again. And so it was a little bit tough. So anyhow, if that's your circumstance, have someone with you if at all possible. If not, please explain to the nurses that help bring you back, and the anesthesiologist, because I know that most of them will be really willing to work with you and try and help ease you back to reality. His pain level right off the bat was pretty intense, so they were able to get him some medications fairly quickly, which in the hospital they can give you a little bit more than they can at home, I think. So you're a little bit loopy, but it helps give you some comfort. We had an excellent staff for this last surgery, and so that was really wonderful. They really attended to my husband well, and were very kind with the family that came to visit. I think we had more visitors than what they typically allow, but they really wanted the family to be with him and support him as much as they can. So we tried really hard to be nice and create as little chaos as we could for them. We got home and really tried to get him comfortable and help him rest. Finding a comfortable place for him to rest with his neck is a little bit tricky. We purchased a pillow wedge ahead of time that allows you to prop your head up a little but still maintain the flat surface to help stabilize your neck. And especially, I think that's especially important for his surgery. For whatever reason, a neck brace was not necessary, which surprised me a little bit. I'm a certified orthotic fitter, and I fit a lot of neck braces for people that have gone through the same surgery, so I don't know what they did different, but I trust the doctor that he's with, since I have fit a lot of neck braces that he has ordered even. So if he said it's not necessary, then we're going with that, because it's kind of miserable to wear those. However, if your doctor says wear one, please do. So anyhow, the wedge has helped a little bit. It doesn't really allow him to see the TV well, but stabilization is important. You just kind of have to play with as many pillows as you can to find that comfortable spot and get rest. He has really stiff muscles when he wakes up. He has medicine to try and help loosen the muscles, but you know, if you think about it, things have been moved around and shifted, and your body's trying to adjust, and that's going to take some time, and it's going to be sore. So I've been giving my husband a lot of massages, as well as the muscle relaxer, and that seems to help give him some comfort. Today we talked to his physician assistant because he's had a lot of hiccups whenever he eats and drinks. They recommended having some Tums, and they recommended ice cream, and just be really nice on the diet, real easy on the diet. Chicken noodle soup. They said those things will help with the hiccups, that it shouldn't be a long-term thing, and eventually they would come less frequently. So that was good. There wasn't any magic wand or magic pill they could give us, and that's what I wanted them to say, but they couldn't. So one of those fun things to deal with. They seem to be painful. I want to tell you though, I feel like one of the biggest differences for my husband has been his attitude. I see him going through this tremendous amount of pain, and he's constantly surprising me with, "This is such a blessing." Just when I expect to hear something like, "Oh, it hurts so bad, I can't do this," he says, "I feel so blessed." And he puts a smile on his face, and he thinks about the benefits that are coming from this surgery, from being able to feel his fingers better and touch, and the sensations with touch, and that's been wonderful for him. And so in spite of the pain, he's really focusing on the positives. And I feel like, from my line of work and seeing people that have been hurt and going through healing, the attitude is such a huge difference, and I am so proud of him for really seeking out the positives and the blessings. I feel like that just helps you heal so much faster. And I've seen it over and over with many, many people, and I'm so proud of my husband for setting up this channel to, first off, to see, what is this like. It's not all peaches and cream, but how do we get through this? How can we help lift each other, and how can we help get each other through the process? And so he's giving you some reality but positives at the same time, and I'm so inspired by him. Even before the surgery, he spent so much time in bed, and he always found a way to try and be positive and get through it. And he's such a strength and an inspiration. And just because you have moments when you're down, you're gonna have those, but pick yourself up. You can do it. You can get through the next day, and it's going to be better. And I encourage you to keep following his uplifting vlogs, and hope that they help lift you up too. Like I said, he's been an inspiration to me, and I just wish you all the best of luck. And he said if you need any encouragement or support, of course we're both here to chat with. Look us up. We're happy to help, and just give encouragement. We're not like trained professionals, but we are a good listening ear, and we are good for a smile, and if we were closer, we'd be good for a hug. So anyhow, I hope you have a most beautiful day. It is a gorgeous day out here where we're at in Colorado. I hope it is beautiful where you're at. And if it's not, try and find the sunshine through the clouds, because it is there, even though there might be some clouds in the way. So think about that, and remember to be grateful for all of the wonderful gifts that you have in your lives, and know that you're not alone. If you don't have anybody else, we're here. So have a wonderful day. Bye.
This is my wonderful wife. I can't thank her enough for everything she does. If you have this support, if you have someone in your life that gives you so much love and so much care, remember to thank them. Remember to be there for them. And remember every single day how much of a blessing they are to you in your life, and how much they do for you. The smallest things. Getting up and getting you a glass of water. Moving over and just checking to make sure that your neck is comfortable or your back is comfortable. Thank them for it. Remember those little things that they do extra mean so much to you. And don't forget how much it means. Don't forget how much love and care that you both have for each other, and strengthen each other each and every day. We love you guys, and you take care.